Hi, I'm Barry Sahajian, and today I'm talking about the minor pentatonic scale, and also the minor pentatonic scale with the added blues note. That really gives it a great sound, and it's very popular. It's used all the time. I'm going to show you how to make a minor pentatonic scale with a blues note come alive. So I want to play the first 4 notes and build something. Now let's play 4 more notes, but this time starting on the blues note. Let's put them together. Here's another one starting from the 3rd measure, and we're starting on the flat 7 note, and it goes like this. And we wind up landing on the 4th degree, and this gives you sort of an unresolved sound, and it wants to go further. So let's take it further. This will be the last of the 4 measures, and it starts on the E, 7th fret of the A string. Right now, I'm going to play all 4 measures back to back without the rests. So let's try another one. I'm going to use the same format. It's going to be 4 measures long, and each measure will have 4 notes in 1/8 notes, which would be 2 beats, and then 2 beats rest. And we do that on every measure. Then we put them all together and turn it into a 2-bar phrase and speed it up and have some fun with it. So this first line starts with the blues note, and then to the 5th, then the flat 7, and then the root. There's a lot you can do with this if you want to play around with it. Or add a little more. So this one's pretty easy to expand on. If you play this, that's a full measure. And it's easy to slip in somewhere and double it up, move it down a bit. That's 2 measures. Now you have a 2-measure fill like nothing. Here's another little idea. And that one is nice too because it ends on beat 4, which gives you 1 whole beat to move on to another idea or shape or position. Third measure of number 2. First note is a C minor 3rd. Second note is a root. Third note is a flat 7. The 4th note is the 5th. So we have this basic lick. Let's put some character to it. Once again, that lands on the 4 at the end of the measure, and that gives us a little space to move, like I said before, to another position or another lick. So let's start from the 4 and sort of mimic that lick. Now let's put them together. So right now I'd like to play another line, and this one is, I will call it an ostinato double chromatic approach with the blues note on the A minor pentatonic. It's a lot of words, but they all sort of fit. Okay, it sounds a little like a motor running, doesn't it? First off, I'm fingering it with fingers 1, 2, and 3 because it's easier for you to see. But actually, for me, it's more comfortable to use a 1, 2, 4. But I didn't want to use that because that's difficult to see. And that promotes economy of motion. I like that. But either way, I think this way is more difficult, but probably more accessible for most bass players. Let's slow this down and I'll show you what is going on here. It's kind of mathematic too, actually. So we have we'll count that as a 1, 2, 3, right? And then we have 1, 2, 3 with a whole step, chromatic line, and then the whole step. And then we go back up here with 2 more notes, continuing on from the D with 2 chromatic notes. So it's sort of like a formula. And one more thing, to give it a little more, character, I call it, and I accent on the first beat and the third beat. And another plus of this, it's a full measure long, 8 notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so it's a kind of line that you can fit in anywhere, which is what I like. So the accent is a little bit of a challenge. I overemphasized it just to show you where I was. That's all for this video. Please subscribe, hit the bell to be notified, like, comment, visit my Patreon page, and download the notes and tabs for this music.